Bryant trying to swat it away from behind. Wade kicks it out to Bosh, rolls it down, and a foul.
Sir Williams driving. No shot!
Okay, here, don't let anything wide open. Bosh for three.
A core for the Hawks that have been together at least 5 years as Bosh flying.
Good about themselves. How do you reverse that? Bosh all the way at Theo's face.
With him. Back to Bosh. Hit fake, dribble, drive, dunk!
To get it. 4 to shoot. Bosh for three.
Oh! Not happening.
Bosh, power move, and the dunk! Right in.
Pick from Bosh. Wade turns the corner. Behind his back. Bosh for the lead. Got it! 5.
Catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game!
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me or love seeking it?
What's up, YouTube? It's on back in the video. They come out with a big body banger. They come out with NBA 2K22 video. Now, first thing first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We going crazy. You feel me? Roll to 2K. You know what I'm saying? I think we about to hit 1,500. Unless we hit it already while I was sleeping. I have no idea. I have not checked. But if we did, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And if we didn't, I still appreciate y'all. You know, keep on subbing up, keep subscribing, doing what you got to do, commenting, and suggesting y'all builds. But listen, today I'm the build dealer on your local corner. And I'm coming at y'all with a Chris Bosh build video. Yes, sir, this was suggested, so here it is. You know what I mean? This is the last one in our rotation. Now we got a new file. You feel me? We got a new file. Don't need security in the club. So I'm gonna put it on a poll, and you know, whichever one y'all poll first is the one I'll do first. Well, it will be Monday. The one on Friday is the one that I'm gonna do, that I'm just gonna choose to do, because you know, democracy, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I feel like I made a nice little Chris Bosh build. It was more like young Chris Bosh, because I feel like that was when he was at his best, when he was on the Raptors, because he wasn't the third option. So you know, I kind of incorporated that into this build, but you'll see what I mean. So first thing first, what you want is that blue and green pie chart. You want equal blue, equal green pie chart, because we all know young Chris Bosh, he could shoot and he could dunk on people, and on top of that, he was a great rebounder. You know, he wasn't the greatest defender, but he was a great interior defender, and a great rebounder. He wasn't blocking shots like Tim Duncan was, is all I'm saying, you know, but he could still block shots. So on this build, you'll still have some pretty good defense and pretty good block rating and pretty good rebounding, but what the highlight is that you'll have that post scoring that separated Chris Bosh when he would, you know, score on offense, and that shooting that separated him, because obviously he was a big man, being able to shoot mid ranges and post fades and stuff like that, and 3-pointers. So you know, I just really wanted to make him well balanced, because I don't think that a green and red pie chart would have did his finishing and post scoring any justice, because his post scoring rating would have been too low and his finishing wouldn't have been high enough. So you know, on this build, you get contact dunks, you get some crazy post control, and you get, you know, a good amount of defensive badges and a good amount of shooting badges. So, you know, it's really balanced in a nutshell, because you don't need that many badges to be able to rebound. You know, that's the main thing Chris Bosh could do, is rebound. Obviously, he could block shots here and there. He wasn't averaging 1 block shot a game for too many seasons, but when he did, you know, it'd be like straight up 1. I think his highest was like 1.4 blocks, whereas Tim Duncan was like on some other time. So you saw I made him 6'11", 227 pounds. Now with the wingspan, you can either go 91 or 92. If you go 91, you will be able to have sharp takeover. So yeah, you know, 91 is sharp takeover. But if you go 92, you'll be able to have rebounding takeover. So it's up to you. So I went with 92 just because of the extra, you know, attributes to my defensive ratings, and because of the rebounding takeover, because I feel like that signified Chris Bosh a lot more than the sharpshooting takeover, because he wasn't, you know, just Dirk Nowitzki type, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't shooting like that, but he could shoot, you know what I mean? And as you see, we have an interior finisher. I don't see this build too much either, but you know, I don't know if it's exactly rare. It's not that hard to make, so I'm not gonna catfish y'all on the title. But yeah, so y'all saw the build, you saw that how to do, you saw the splits, and yeah, I mean, with this build, it really did play like Chris Bosh, is all I'm saying. Like, it really did play, especially like Raptors Chris Bosh. I feel like I could do everything in the post. I could post hook, I could post fade, shoot mid-ranges, shoot three-pointers. I could do everything that I needed to do to get a bucket. And I think that was the most important part of making this build, because you'll be able to rebound. I mean, you are a big man, you're a power forward, you should be able to rebound regardless. It's not that hard, you just need the right positioning, right? So what's hard is being able to shoot if you don't have the right attributes, and being able to post score if you don't have the right post control. And on this build, you have more than enough post control, you have more than enough shooting, you have enough to be dominant in the areas that Chris Bosh was dominant in, and be dominant on the blocks as a rebounder. So I mean, hey, if you want the defensive and like if you want the red and green pie chart, like you miss out on so much. You miss out on higher dunks. You only get like a 60-something post control from it. Like, is that Chris Bosh to you, 60-something post control? I don't think so. You know, with this, you still getting catch and shoot threes from deep. You know, you're getting post control, post spins, drop steps. You're babying people. I'm spinning people, making them fall. Like, it's just stuff like that. Just the simple stuff that Chris Bosh could do that separated him. He was, you know, very athletic too at his Raptors days. You know, there was a reason why Miami wanted him. And I think Miami, it didn't show that he could have been the first option and still average like 25, because that's what he was doing for the Raptors, you know what I mean? So he had to take a third option and average like 18 or 15, you know, and 10 rebounds. He did his role, but he could have did so much more than that. And I think people get caught up in that, because no, he was not just a rebounder. He was not just this guy on the block, because that's not how he played. He played more than just that. He played like somebody very versatile. And if he wasn't on that big three, he probably would have had some greater all-time stats, let's be real. You know, like, but people don't want to talk about that. People don't have that thought on Chris Bosh because they know him from these big three Miami days. And it's not their fault, you know, because when you are in a big three, like take Klay, for example. I mean, when KD was there, Klay was the third option. And what Klay, did he even average 20 points that year? You know what I mean? So that's like an example. Klay, as a second option, I think he could average 20 points. I think he was at a point averaging 20 plus points, you know, all defensive team, all-star game, stuff like that, you know. So just don't get caught up in the hype. Even now, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Alonzo, the big three, you see some of their numbers aren't as high, but are a lot better, you know, more efficient, but they'll probably get back up, because I know that they're all nice that on the Bulls team, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment any builds y'all want. You know what I mean? Chris Bosh is out the way. I'm out. Peace.